my childhood was pretty chaotic. Our home was chaotic. My dad was an alcoholic, and he was violent when he was drunk, abusive, verbally and mentally and emotionally, and so a hard childhood. And when I was young, I used to pray the Lord would take my dad because it was so hard. I look back and now I can say I'm so glad God didn't, because the power of Jesus, like, it changed him so much so at the last 5 years he would go to prisons, like hardcore prisons in Toronto, where these prisoners have chopped up their wives and frozen them in their freezer, that kind of terrible prisoners. He would go into the high security prison. Yeah, he couldn't have a Bible study as a group. It has to be one-on-one. He went one-on-one to each of the people and did Bible study with them every week. And God gave him a word, he said, every week to go and share. And when he died suddenly. The prisoners, this is hardcore prisoners, they made a plaque for my dad because they said nobody loved them. Even their mothers and their own siblings couldn't love. Yet this man every week traveled 2 hours to come and spend an hour with them or half an hour with them. And they said nobody loved them like my dad. And I would say to my dad, why are you going there, Dad? Why don't you go to a closer prison and a nicer prison? But he said, but for the grace of God, I could have been one of those men.